case that makes you wonder, what would you do and how far would you go? The trial continues for a woman in Queens who says she shot and killed her husband in self-defense. But prosecutors tell a different story. During cross-examination, they grilled her about her husband's weird sexual fantasies. Carrie Drew is here now with more on that. Carrie?
Francis, Barbara Sheehan says she was physically and sexually abused by her husband Raymond for 20 years. She testified in court that he choked her, called her names, and spit in her face. In February of 2008, she took matters into her own hands, shooting her husband 11 times because she says she had no other choice. Barbara Sheehan got emotional support as she arrived in court yesterday. The 50-year-old mother of two admits she killed her husband, a former NYPD sergeant, in the bathroom of their Howard Beach home. Sheehan says she acted in self-defense, that her husband had threatened to kill her. During cross-examination, prosecutors asked about their sex life, charging that Sheehan killed her husband not out of fear, but because she no longer wanted to be a part of his sexual fantasies, which allegedly included him wearing diapers and women's clothing. One neighbor who didn't want to go on camera told our James Ford that over the years, Sheehan was pushed to a breaking point.
I would see her come in with different bruises, broken arms, noses. You know, how many times can you actually fall?
It's a tough situation. You don't want to see no one kill someone, but you don't want to see no one get beat either.
And experts say this trial could be a critical test for the so-called battered woman defense, in which attorneys actually argue a history of abuse ultimately leads their defendants to kill. Sheehan says she never went for help because her husband was a former cop, and she was afraid that no one would help her. The NYPD responded to over 249,000 domestic violence incidents in 2010. If you or someone you know is a victim of domestic violence, there is help out there. To start, you can call a 24-hour domestic violence hotline. That number is 1-800-621-HOPE. For more information, just head to our website, pix11.com. We'll have much more on this story coming up at 5 o'clock.